Hello, everyone. This is Andres from EurovisionFan.com, and we've got here with us
Andrew Lambrou.
Hello, Andrew. Really nice to have you here. How are you today?
Yes, Andrea, thank you so much for having me today. I'm fantastic.
So, well, we would like to know more about the song you'll be competing with, which is a dance song. When this song had been written, was this song initially for Eurovision, or were you to keep it in your vault for a future release?
So when I wrote this song, I wrote it with three very good friends of mine. They're all brothers, the Delahoyd brothers, which I've actually released. Two of my current singles was written with them as well. And I was in the studio, and European music is something that I love. I love it so much. I've grown up in a Greek Cypriot Australian household. I'm always listening to Euro vibe music and Greek music and all different sorts of languages. And I wanted to bring something to life, which was that European feel mixed with Andrew style. So this was written quite some time ago now, and we got in the studio and it kind of just came to life. It was a really fantastic session with songwriting. You're bringing an art form to life, but sometimes it almost seems like it can just write itself when you're really flowing and having a good time with the people around you. So yeah, it was just something that came together. It wasn't initially for Eurovision, but I always had that vision that it could be. I've watched Eurovision my whole life. I used to sit with Ian Bapu with my family at 5 years old watching Eurovision, and it's definitely something that was in the back of my mind when writing it all that time ago.
Do you believe you can share with us the title of your song?
Yes, I can share with you the title of the song. The song is called Electrify.
Nice, really nice. We can't wait to listen to it when you release it. So, actually, were you the one that decided to submit the song to SBS, or was it something that you decide with the fellow writers?
So I was talking to my label and talking to my family, of course. My dad was actually the one that brought the idea to me. He said, Andrea, Eurovision is something that would be perfect for you, I think, and you should talk to your label about it, and we should see how we can go. And I said, Dad, that's a very, very good idea. So I brought the idea forward to my label, and, they sent my song to SBS and to Blink TV, and they really gravitated towards it. And then the next thing you know, I was having a Zoom meeting with everyone, and it just all came together, and I was like so excited. It was something that kind of felt so quick, like it just came together so quickly, and it was amazing. So, and ever since that day, I've been like full focus mode and preparing and just visualizing. I'm a very big visualizer, so it's just amazing to be in this position now, and with something so amazing on the horizon. It just feels fantastic.
So up to now, you've released a couple of snippets of your song in several of your stories on Instagram. You've been teasing your fans for a while now. How do you see the public welcoming your song? What kind of feedback do you get?
I really hope the public love it. I've written this song with my heart. It's something that definitely represents me, definitely represents my roots as well. And it's me, and there's nothing more that you can ask for as a musician when the public enjoy your art form. So I really hope that this song can resonate with as many people out there as possible. I hope all Eurovision fans and people watching love it and just love the song in general. That's my main goal. And just to, put a smile on people's faces and bring some entertainment to people's homes when the show's on. That's my goal, and to be myself. So I'm really hoping that everyone loves it.
You've got such a long musical background. You started music school at 5, if I'm not mistaken. You then started releasing song covers just 8 years ago, when at the age of 17 you auditioned for X Factor Australia. Now competing at Australia Decides. How all these experiences have formed you as an artist, what you've become now?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, as you know, music's in my blood. I always consider myself to be very fortunate because I knew what I wanted to do since I was 5 years old. Music has been what I've wanted forever. You know, since I can remember, it's just something that has resonated with me in life, and has just opened myself up creatively. And all these experiences are just things that you know, I appreciate them so much. Being 5 years old, singing at music school, changing to getting singing lessons, going on X Factor when I was young, 17. You know, these are all things that have shaped me to be who I am today, especially with my music career. So to be in this position now, where I'm entering Australia Decides, and you know, potentially could represent my country for Eurovision, it's just something that, you know, it doesn't even feel real, to be honest, at this point. It's just amazing. And every single thing that I've done in my musical life has led me to right now. So I'm very appreciative of every experience that I've gone through.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now I want you to imagine that you get selected to represent Australia this year at the Eurovision Song Contest. What are your aspirations about this?
I'll be speechless for a little bit. I think I wouldn't be able to find the words to express how excited I would be. But my aspirations, if I were to represent my country, is first of all to do my country proud, you know, and put on a show for everyone, to be myself, and really just show my artistry to the world and show what the music from Australia can be like, and you know, show all different countries around the world. I've taken a really big liking to other languages, and I love singing in other languages. I remember when Serbia won in 2007. Um, First thing I did was I tried to learn the song Molitva in Serbian because I was so amazed by how beautiful that song was. And that's what the Eurovision Song Contest can do. It can open up people's ears to all these different styles around the world and make you appreciate the music that comes from each country. And, you know, I remember watching Helena Paparizou when she won for Greece. You know, we've been playing that song ever since, you know, so it's something that can really stick with you forever. And I hope that if I were to represent my country, that the same impact that so many countries and artists have had on me, I would give that to so many people around the world, something that they can remember and a song that they really love for many years to come.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So, have you already made plans about what you're gonna do on stage or not yet?
We are currently in the process of confirming everything that I'm going to be doing on stage. We're doing some choreography lessons and going through it. As I mentioned to you before, I'm very visual, so I'm visualizing a lot of things in my mind at the moment. I don't want to give too much away to everybody, but I plan on it being big. I want it to be big. I want it to be me, and I want it to be authentic, and I want it to be entertaining for everyone at home and around the world that's watching.
So I'm guessing it is a banger. You're gonna be dancing on stage. You're gonna put out yourself to the people.
Yes, definitely. There's going to be some movement in there and just me showing off what I can do, I guess. But as I said, I definitely want it to be entertaining for everyone. I'm practicing hard, rehearsing. I'm definitely in a focused mode at the moment. So it's exciting, very exciting.
Mm-hmm. So Australia is kind of a new entry at the contest. They've participated 6 times already, starting from 2015. Several, if we were to include the 2020 entry when the contest got cancelled due to the pandemic. Do you have any favorites from the entries Australia has competed with?
I think everyone's been amazing. I remember when we got announced for Eurovision, I was so thrilled because, as I mentioned, this has been something that's a part of my life for years, ever since I can remember, ever since my musical journey started. And I remember watching Guy Sebastian was amazing. And Jessica Mauboy, when she was the first to perform, I believe she was just she wasn't competing, but she was a visitor, like to sing for her country, but not in the competition. I think when I was watching those performances, I was very amazed, and it was just good to see my country up there on the Eurovision stage. It was very exciting. So, and here we are today, going into our 7th representative soon.
And this year you're competing against Isaiah Firebrace and Evie Irie. So Isaiah has already competed once with Australia in the past. How do you feel about this?
I know Isaiah. I met him when I was very young. We actually met at the X Factor stage. You know, we're both very young kids with a big musical dream, and he's a fantastic artist, and it's great to see how far he's come now. He's a very, very nice and kind person as well. And I think all the acts this year are amazing. I think it's going to be a fantastic show. I think I'm just going to be giving it my best, just as everyone else is, and fingers crossed things might work in my favor, they might not, but I'm just very excited to be myself and to show the Australian public and people around the world watching, what my artistry is all about.
And now, can you tell us any favorites from the entire contest? I already have one in my mind that might be your favorite, but you tell me, any year, any country.
Okay, so there's many, Andrea. There's, as I mentioned, Serbia, Molitva. You've got Helena Paparizou. You've got Sweden with Euphoria.
That one.
I remember Moldova when they, in 2010, I believe. That was a fantastic song. You've got, let me think off the top of my head. You've got Conchita Wurst was amazing. I remember, I could never forget Finland when they won. I was young. And I was, because I have a massive appreciation for all types of music, and rock music, everything. And I was like, wow, I was a bit, scared at that age with how full on the costumes were. But that's something that sticks out in my mind. It was just a captivating performance. What else? There's so many. There's Eleni Ferreira, Fuego. I could literally list a million. Verka Serduchka.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
So
that song.
funny.
I
love it as well.
It's just Eurovision brings you so many different, so much variety, There's so much variety to the stage, and it's honestly, for me, one of the most entertaining things ever because you can get emotional music. Of course, Italy last year were fantastic. I've watched that performance many, many, many times. Even the Netherlands, 2019. With Arcade, another fantastic song. It's amazing to see how Eurovision's constantly growing as well. I've noticed that I've been in the social media world for a very long time, and these songs from the recent years, such as Arcade and Italy last year, I'm hearing these songs circulating around social media, TikTok, Instagram, and the success of Maneskin last year, and it's just crazy. It's amazing to see how far the Eurovision Song Contest can spread, literally all around the world. So it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's actually it's a nice tool for you guys, artists, to show your music to the world. So This is what happened with Maneskin last year, and with Duncan Lawrence with Arcade, and with many, many artists in the past. So gradually the song contest expands even more and more and more and more. Now, before we say goodbye to you, can you sing for us a bit of your song?
Of course I can. I'll sing
Great.
you a little bit of the song. Okay, Andrea.
Thank you.
No problem. No one knows this feeling inside. Ain't a word that I can say. Yeah, you know that I waited all this time. My unexpected surprise, and this feeling shouldn't hide. You need to know, I see it in your eyes. Yeah, like I said, it's time to let you know.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was amazing.
Thank you,
So
Andrea.
it was a really nice chat with you. Really, really nice talking with you. Thank you for having you here. I would like to wish you all the best for you on the song and break a leg.
Thank you, Andrea.
You'll do good.
Thank you so much for having me on the show today.
So hope to see you soon in Turin.
Yes, that's the plan. Hopefully I can get over there. That'd be fantastic. But we'll talk soon, Andrea. I know you're keeping up to date with everything that's going on. And I really appreciate it. I appreciate the articles that you've written, and I appreciate the interview today. So thank you so much. It means a lot.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye.
Oh.